Okay, this is a message from Professor Sam Otuboshi. It says, if the political leaders in the North will be sincere with themselves, they will know or realize that they are having more poor people in the North is not as a result of the allocation to the North, but as a consequence of their sin, which is self-centeredness, insensitivity, and nonchalance. Higher allocation to the North will not change the poverty scenario in the North, except their political leaders confess and forsake their sin and make restrictions and take care of the numerous undertrodden in their midst. They should remember that they will give an account to their stewardship, to God in the end. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
This is Emmanuel speaking.
Sir.
Truly speaking, I totally disagree with the nominee. The Northerners has been ruling for how many years? Nothing to show. So even if it gives the whole of Nigeria to the North, nothing to show. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for calling, sir. 08107860000. And do not forget, you can drop your submission on our WhatsApp line 0903-927-3532. 0903-927-3532. This doesn't the question of what make the people in the North more poorer and should answer, rather than advocating for higher allocation of the Commonwealth of Resource and so on, irrelevant that should not be given attention. And Pastor Dayo Shofoluke from Arakwanga Abeokuta says, good morning, allocation. Humanitarian Abdurrashid Okinla from Shakma Abeokuta says, no, I don't agree with him. Did he also know that North has more rich people than any part of the country? Dangote's Zakat Oli could turn things around positively if judiciously spent as commanded by Almighty. God bless Nigeria, my great country. Moving on, this is from Isaac Ayodele Akpan from Ogungbamila town. Says, good morning, Rock City. The nominated minister is not saying the obvious. More resources should not be allocated to the region. They cost it. They have more bandits, kidnappers, and the rest there. And there is no peace there. And where there is no peace, there cannot be progress and development. So they are architect of their own problem. God bless Nigeria. The next message reads, good morning, AFOLASADE. No way. I totally disagree with the minister, but the minister designate. He who come with equity must come with clean hand. Who made them poor? And that is from Soji from GRA, Abeokuta. Kenny Additional from Ashero Abeokuta says, I strongly disagree with that statement credited to that nominee. That statement is enough evidence to disqualify such a person. He is not fit to be a minister. The unfortunate thing is that appointment in Nigeria is not always based on merit. Thank you. 08107860000. Hello.
Hello, good morning, AFOLASADE OGUNGBAMILA.
Good morning, welcome, sir.
Yeah, my name is Honorable Lanre Jaji. Larry J calling from the People's Parliament in Jagunoleme in Abeokuta. That minister is being economical with the truth. That is not even expected of him. Who caused it? They caused it themselves. They had a lot of people that can even take them out of poverty. Assuming the place is well educated, is well industrialized. Look at the banditry of the thing that is happening there. Their children turning into this and that, giving and disturbing them. It's their own personal folly. Let anybody know, come and apportion blame. No increment for allocation for them. Good morning, happy pleasant day. God bless you.
Thank you.
Is my name.
Thank you so much, Honorable, for calling in. 08107860000. Okay, let's pick more messages from our WhatsApp line. Moving on, the next message says, my take is no. They should be encouraged to do family planning and give birth to a number of children they can cater for. And that submission is from Adeyonju AA. Comrade Bayo Adelaya from Olumore says, I disagree with the minister. The northern leaders are the architect of their socio-economic problems. Let them educate their children, as this will reduce the level of poverty and the inequality between the rich and the poor. They should also reduce their population, which is also another source of poverty. Ajun Falokun from Elega says, no, I totally disagree with him. Who made them to be poor? They should sit down and think how to correct what made them to be poorer. Thank you so much for your submission. And Akin Ibidun says, why did the Northerner use sentiments as excuses? They made themselves poor and they want to reap where they did not sow. That was how they destroyed her alcohol and want the VAT on it. Such people should be avoided in governance. Thank you. 08107860000. Still picking messages from the WhatsApp page. Good morning, it's Bobby from Abeokuta. For ages, the North have been the ones ruling without nothing to show to their people. Yet they are still the poorest. They don't hold their leaders responsible because they are so blind and religious in nature. The South can't continue to feed the North. And Duro Sunday says, no, I disagree with the nominee. Their problems are self-inflicted. 08107860000. This morning, we are looking at the discourse. Ministerial nominee advocates higher allocation for the North, says it has more poor people in Nigeria. And the question is, do you agree that the statutory allocation from the Federation accounts of the North should be increased because it has more poor people? 08107860000. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Rocky FM.
Good morning. Yes, this is Rock City FM. Very
Good
well.
morning.
Well, good morning. Welcome, sir.
Are you hearing me clearly?
Loud and clear.
Okay. I remain Akim Dele from Itogo. Honestly speaking,
Okay.
if a centillion of naira is being allocated to the northern part of Nigeria, many people will still have it in mind to remain in terrorism and all this rubbish that is going on in our country. I will never give a credence to what this man has said. So my take is no. What he's saying is a blatant gibberish.
Okay.
That is my take this morning. God bless you. God bless
Thank
Nigeria entirely.
Amen. Thank you so much for calling. Do not forget you have just 30 seconds to give your submission. 08107860000. Do not forget, you can also join us live on Facebook at our Facebook fan page at Rock City 101.9 FM. Hello.
Good morning, my dear sister.
Good morning, sir.
I'm Prince Ojo. I'm speaking from Okishokuri,
Okay.
here in Abeokuta. Their poverty is self-made. After all, they have more local governments, more states than any other part of the country. Why should they be poor? They are poor because majority of their leaders don't have the fear of Allah. They don't have the fear of God. The way they languish the money and keep their walls poverty striking is nothing to write home about. That's my take. Good morning.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. 08107860000. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
I'm Kyle Olumide from the headquarters of the Parliament in Abeokuta here.
Okay.
You see, I completely disagree with the ministerial nominee. He has made us to understand now that these people are always going there. They are smart like set of people going there for their own selfish reason. And you can just see now. You see, we need to begin to see reason why you must give them opportunity to answer questions before you nominate anybody. They must probably do some little A, B, C, D questions. If they cannot answer questions, 10 questions very well, you don't nominate anybody. You see, these are the things they are going to do there. They have fostered dependency on their followers before now, over the year. And you are now trying to bring idea that they must give you more money to be able to is it to steal or plunder the money more? I wonder what they are looking for and what they're supposed to do. You see, they're supposed to be vehicle for fulfilling the purpose for which God has in them for these followers. But they are not doing it. And you still want money, just to take money, give it to the apostles. I wonder why. So I completely disagree with it.
Thank you so much for calling 08107860000. We are still looking at this. Ministerial nominee advocates higher allocation for the North, says it has more poor people in Nigeria. And the question is, do you agree that the statutory allocation from the Federation account to the North should be increased because it has more poor people? 08107860000. That's the number to call to give your submission this morning. Or you can send your submission to the WhatsApp line on 0903-927-3532. Now let's head back to the WhatsApp line to take more messages. This is from Bobby. He says, this next message is from Akorede Camille. It says, I tell you for free that such remark coming from a ministerial nominee shows it is all about pushing Northern agenda in terms of resource control and revenue allocation. What's the region generating for federal government that it wants more allocation? I strongly disagree. And the next message reads, the Northerners' monthly allocation. The Northerners' monthly allocation has been increased since the era of colonial masters. Now that we are in our own democratic government, all those things should be stopped and let every state benefit out of their sweat. No sentiment, please. And that is from Evangelist Joseph Abiodun Odejimi Abeokuta. The next message is from Z from Obantoko. It says, good morning. The poverty in the North is as a result of deliberate weaponization of poverty and illiteracy in the North. The Northern leaders hit the jackpot there. One way or another, this increased allocation will still find its way into their pockets, regardless of whatever we think or say. And Ajibade Tunde James says, good morning, Nigerians. I totally disconcur with such an obnoxious idea. The ministerial nominee is totally ignorant of the cause of the poverty in the North. If the whole allocation is taken to the North, they will still remain poor because most of them hide on their religion to bite more than what they could chew in respect of childbearing. More so, their political leaders are a bunch of disappointments who take advantage of the poverty in the land to gain their votes. 08107860000. Please do well to call me back, 08107860000. This is the quick take segment of the Daybreak Show on Rock City 101.9 FM. And today we are looking at ministerial nominee advocates higher allocation for the North, says it has more poor people in Nigeria. The question now is, do you agree that the statutory allocation from the Federation account to the North should be increased because it has more poor people? 08107860000. Hello.
Good morning, AFOLASADE OGUNGBAMILA.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Maurice Mane AFOLASADE, calling you from Kudu State.
Okay.
I have to be very cautious with what I want to say this morning. I am exasperated. I am miffed. This is a fatuous comment from this man who is showing lack of intelligence. OGUNGBAMILA, this thing enough, is this thing alone, this nonsensical comment made by this man is alone for him to this qualify. Which means this man now, OGUNGBAMILA, if he's been appointed, he will never say anything good to anybody who is not from the North. By the way, let me ask you this question. Who recommended this name of this ignoble man to Mr. President? This is just too bad of him. This man is, I guess, is a buffon. It's an idiotic human being. I'm sorry.
Oh, apologies. We do not accept our vulgar language on air. Just please give your submissions respectively. 08107860000. Let's see if I can pick two more calls before I wrap it up on this segment. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Am I audible? Allah Bode is my name. Good morning.
Okay, welcome to...
Thank you. I don't agree with him. Okay. Yeah, I don't agree with him. And now, I think this is becoming a more manifestation. Yoruba will say, before you are not getting to see more of why they actually, spoke almost widely against in unison against the recent tax reform that is supposed to be gearing up their respective state governors to be much more productive and getting to work. So that is so. Whatever does not want a larger chunk of this, national wealth are being allocated to them. That is it. And again, besides that, let's not be carried away. I think it's a not mentality alone. It is a general mentality in Nigeria. We all like wanting to be taking our own lion's share from that federal allocation. 700 billion or 70 billion was allocated for projects in Ogun State. Yeah. I'm not seeing the reflection. And many more like that. So you are not.
Okay, you have just 30 minutes to give your submission. Let's round off with the messages on the WhatsApp page. This is from Alaji Bushra from Kuto, Abeokuta. He says, I disagree with the minister designate because the large poverty in the northern region was caused by themselves. In fact, this comment shows that Northerners will always push Northern agenda in government. God bless Rock City Radio and Nigeria. And finally, this next message reads, I couldn't agree less. The ministerial nominee has started failing the people by his thoughts that statutory allocations to the north should be increased or higher than now because his people from the north are poor. Let's ask him who has fostered spirit of dependency on those followers to make them poor. That thought should be thrown into the dustbin. And he says the purpose of for leadership is simply to make those poor people to fulfill their potential. And that submission is from Kayode Olumide from Abeokuta. And with that, we'll wrap up the quick take segment today, Thursday, the 31st day of October, 2024. Thank you for tuning in and dropping your comment and submission. I remain AFOLASADE OGUNGBAMILA. And today on the Daybreak Show at 9 o'clock, we'll be looking at food security, backyard farming in Ogun State. And we'll be having Honorable Bolu Owotomo, who is the Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security in Ogun State, and also Ustaz Jubril Lawal, who is a fellow of the Institute of Chartered Mediator and Conciliation. So please stay with us.
Business news, weather reports, eyewitness reports, and the variety of topical issues. These are the basic ingredients of a top.
No, I have to tell you the real fight. If you want to do your job, not to be killing my people.
Citizens Forum.
It holds no bars.
I will advise you to be honorable according to your name. Don't tell lies.
Citizens Forum on Rock City 101.9 FM.
Weekdays from 9:15 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Coding School ti wà lárọ̀ọ́wọ́tó yín. Àṣẹrò l'Abẹ́òkúta la fi kalẹ̀ sí. Ìmọ̀ kọ̀ǹpútà ti di rọrùn. Ẹ̀yin òbí wa, ẹ má jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yín tó ń retí admission kó máa jẹun sí yín lọ́rùn lé. Láì jàjẹsára ìmọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ kọ̀ǹpútà. Ká ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí wọ́n bá wọlé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga tán. Àti láwọn apá abòmíì. Ẹ tètè wá forúkọ wọn sílẹ̀ ní Roxy Coding School. Níbi tí wọ́n ti fún wọn ní ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ ìmọ̀ nípa kọ̀ǹpútà. Lára àwọn kọ́sìsì tí wọ́n ń kọ́ni ni Data Analytics, Cyber Security, UI UX Design, Software Development, Digital Marketing, Graphics Design and Branding, Certified Ethical Acting, Python Programming, Desktop Publishing àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n tún ṣe weekend program fún àwọn ọmọ secondary school àtàwọn working class lọ́jọ́ Sátidé nìkan láti 12 noon to 4 p.m. Tẹ̀ bá tí wàá fẹ́ ra àwọn UK used laptop tó gbẹ̀yányán tó sì lálòpẹ́ lówó tí ò gara. HP, Dell, MacBook àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú warranty. Roxy Coding School ló sodo sí Pìbà. Wọ́n wà ní Mart House lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Angel Filling Station, Àṣẹrò l'Abẹ́òkúta. Olú-ilé-iṣẹ́ wọn wà ní number 19 Oníkókó Road, Panṣẹ́kẹ́, Abẹ́òkúta 08039